So as I mentioned yesterday, yeah, so first, yeah, everything is, sorry. Purpose of my life is not only to achieve happiness for myself, even the liberation from samsara. Not just that, and the purpose of my life is to benefit other sentient beings and to free the numberless helping the hungry worlds, animals, human beings, asura beings, enemies, beings, from the oceans of samsara suffering, and bring them, not only that, and bring them the total cessation of obscuration, completion, realization, sangye, by myself alone, and therefore then I must achieve. To do that perfectly, then I must achieve state of omniscience. So to achieve that, and then, yeah, then think contact and the teaching, teaching, so they have profound teaching, like that, okay. So I did some quotation, mentioned some quotation in the past days, but they're not, some are not complete, but my memory is very bad, so that, yeah, you got sort of the essence, but not so I repeat the quotations, so it gets complete, okay? The other day, I don't know what's her name, she asked, she mentioned I spoke a long time in Moscow 2 years before about Turkey, and then what I'm compassion now. By now, what I'm compassion to Turkey, so she mentioned, that, so then I spoke a long time here. So I thought to mention two important things. On that, sorry, there's a saying, Lama Tsongkhapa, in Tushita, Lama Tsongkhapa asked his disciples, who will protect my teaching in the world, in the world here? Who will protect my teaching? Then Dujin Chakpa stood up saying that I'll take the responsibility. So there's a kind of story that went round. So there's Dujin Chakpa yeah, since I don't know which monastery it happened. I think it was business. I don't know. I'm not sure which one. Right? So, but it was a kind of a false one, false one. But it went into believe that's the real one. So, so it is said that Tabu Tachang said this. So then this is quite spread this information, and then it was a false Tabu, but then it seems as kind of it went, it walked. It was believed by many people it was the correct one. So, but it wasn't the correct one. So the Khaza, I don't know details about the. I don't know to tell the stories, but anyway, since it was killed, covering the mouth with kata skull, and killed, and so got angry. So born says spirit, and it went towards Dashlupa monastery, and Dashlupa monastery has the Namsa Tataje. So Namsa Tataje protected Dashlupa monastery. So outside the monastery, there's Namsa Tataje. So they didn't allow this Teje to enter in the monastery. There has to be very important question: why didn't allow? If it is something Lama Tsongkhapa protector, if it is really kind of something beyond from samsara. I mean, something very special, supreme. Holy being. Why Nandasa Tataje, Rinpoche protector, why they didn't allow him to enter in the monastery? That's a huge question, because it is harmful to the Gilupa teachings, to the monastery. That's why they didn't allow him to enter in the monastery. Then I think he maybe was angry, and then it went towards Satya. And that time, not this Satya, not this one, previous one. I forgot the name. There's a great previous Satya Tenzin, previous. So went to him, and he gave us small trauma to him, and then he's not as a main protector, but just because I think it's need place to be somewhere. So let him to stay at his place, and sort of like that. Wasn't kind of appreciated. I wasn't as a big, great holy being, and all like that. So anyway, so Khandala, which story I mentioned to you, she can go in Pure Land. Somebody who is completely total, not like us. It appears like us human being, but not ordinary being at all. I was told by her attendant, Sangbo. His name is Sangbo. He said, Khandala is somebody who has total freedom to his life, to her life. She can leave anytime, whenever she wants. She can leave from the body, from her body. She can leave anytime. So somebody who has total freedom. That's short. In short, one of the attendants serving Khandala. He came from Sara monastery, Sarame, and he studied well, of the Madhamika, studied very well. And he was very interested in meditation, actualized Landrim. So he was in Nepal, you have to come from Baudhas, and then I don't know the place, in the front there. So somehow Khandala, the hidden Dalama's ritual attendant arranged the place Khandala to stay there. where he was. He was staying upstairs during his meditation on the Lamrim, but Kandula was staying downstairs. So anyway, he didn't go to see Kandula. He didn't know Kandula and didn't want to see Kandula. But he had a strong karma to be with Kandula. And so I think one day they met. Then they had a discussion all day long on emptiness. They had a discussion. Then he realized Kandula is, and not ultimate Kandula, but just inner experience. But the Kandula didn't have a story that started in the large monastery where they studied philosophy, none of that. Not like the stories of the geishas, not like that. Not like that, but you see, if you discuss, she understands the subject, but she doesn't have the story that, like Geshe, I studied many years, this and this, she doesn't have that story. So then finally, discussing for a long time, then he decided to realize Lamrim, the path to enlightenment. He thought he made conclusion rather better he offer his life to Kandula to offer service. So he changed his mind. He changed his life to offer service to Kandula, to offer service, rather than just doing retreat like he was doing before. So that's that is kind of course, don't go with Dolly. That Rinpoche service to the virtual friend, offer your service. They change doors, they achieve enlightenment. Definitely achieve enlightenment. So that's a cool way to achieve enlightenment. He very wise decision. He offered his life to offer service rather than like that. Then he decided that. But I think basically very strong karma from past life to offer service. Somebody was not well in Sarah. So up to now he has been offering service to Kandula. So like that. I think maybe Kandula told me that he has a very good experience of meditation, such as Tantric meditation. Those are clarite from this very fortunate person. So anyway, Kandula went when she was she didn't know the problems. She didn't know those problems with Turkey or this. Only when she came to Mount Kailash, and then she, not that she told her, but she come to know all these problems, what's happening. So then, then she went in Pure Land to Shita Yegechunjin. She went into Yegechunjin. Then Tabu Dachang, the Lama, passed away a long time ago. He was a monastery. I think, maybe I'm not sure. So anyway, he passed a long time. So Tabu Dachang was there, giving teaching for the I guess hundreds of deities was giving teaching to Shita Igachunze. So she went to Shita and she asked Tavuta-san, is that true? This is what you said. And Tavuta-san said he didn't say this about Dharma Tavuta. This thing he never said. So it seems a wrong information. I think it seems spread, seems like that. And also his owner said, receive teachings from Tibet. That was the collections of teachings. He received, but he read, never found out that Tavuta said about the Tavuta. Oh, the two things proved. Handle one, Tishita, Igachunji, Gata Igachunji, and Tavuta asked, while he was giving teaching to the many deities, then Tavuta said, no, he didn't say. Then his son also said, teaching that scripture Tavuta he received from Tibet, and he read and never found out that word about the Tavuta that. Oh, so like that. That's one thing that you have to know. Then there's a saying, what I mentioned before. So that's spread, and many people believe it. So then, so many Tibetan people are kind of become non-devotional or to heretical to his honors. So many Tibetans were in Tibet or here. Now in India, now much better now, so long ago. I don't have the names, I didn't bring the names. There's 7 main lamas, yes, who told the disciples and monasteries, in the constitutional monasteries, and they're about main, very important, like sunshine in this world, like that you see great lamas. Gachen shi galten, Tugin Chi Ma, and then, Pujo Tangur Rinpoche, and many high lamas. They're about 7, but many others who mentioned already in Tibet. This was when Tibet was independent. Advised many monasteries to, on the constitution, not practice Toje. So it's not only, so many common people, Tibetan, they think it's only his owners who stopped this. So, like this, but but they don't know. Ahead of time, in Tibet, many high lamas, very, very important lamas, wasn't they? Like sunshine in the world, one sun. So animals enjoy it. So many people in the world enjoy. They say like that, gave teaching so the Tantra benefited like sunshine. So many lamas, yes, gave advice, not only his own Lama. So then his own himself practiced for some time, but then he gradually checked. He checked for a long time. He checked for a long time, and And then gradually, more and more and more, he checked for a long time, and then yes, many proofs happened, so many ways. Then he gave up, so like that. So he, so he guided us, people in the world, as well as particular Tibetan and the particular Gulupa, in the correct path to enlightenment. So all like that. So as I mentioned before. Okay, thank you. Then I should mention to complete the quotation. The other day I didn't remember complete. So yeah, that's very good to write down, and it's so powerful for discovering the root of the path to enlightenment, Guru correctly following word to the friend, the Guru devotion, by looking at the Buddha, seeing that Buddha, seeing the Guru's Buddha, so from our side. So very powerful for that. And then you see, appearing the mistakes, having ignorance, anger, attachment, or immoral actions, or whatever mistake appeared, then you believe in. So that becomes the cause of strengthen your devotion, develop your devotion. So instead of throwing bomb to your devotion, good devotion, to lose your good devotion. So instead of that, then strengthen the devotion to develop even stronger. So you see how the quotation is very important. Rangsam Logotri, Shemola. I think probably I didn't mention the other day. My memory is so bad. Rangsam Logotri, Shemola, in the view of the Kasure, one's mind that totally hallucinated. Rangjuan Lame Jabar Shab, and that one I mentioned. Rangjuan Lame Jabar Shab, your own mistake and appeared in the Guru's action. So all that Ranging Dene Ro never ends. And that kind of shows definitely that in your heart completely. So by realizing that your own mistake, then abandon as poison. So now, last time what I didn't remember is that 진제 레버통에 타낭당 지승 가신 주비 무거지 지제 초수주비 삼년대 지상 주비 펜데자와 코스 unbelievable powerful advice. So, 진제 레버통에 타낭당 pure appearance, seeing everything what the Guru does is positive, good. So you see, when you, with the quotation logic, you see, when you, with much effort, you train your mind, you get Buddha. Then, as a result, from that you see Buddha. You see, then Buddha means ceased all the gross, subtle mistakes, no one slightest mistakes, and complete all the realization. That's Buddha. Sangye. So you see, so it, it's all the Buddha's dharmakaya. All the Buddha's dharmakaya. So you see, so therefore, when you meditate, meditate on that, then you see that. So then because that, then whatever the action does, showing anger, ignorance, attachment, pride, mistakes, then you see, then you, in this way, whatever you see, there's no misconception. Buddha made mistakes. You see, Buddha made mistakes. No, you think that. Buddha is ignorance. No way. So they say Buddha has all these delusions. No way. So, yeah, anyway, so I'm not going, I'll just keep on this. So you see, then all this you see, recognizing your mistake appeared in the Guru's action. So see, so that, so what you see is that, what appeared to you, what you see is that. So that whatever is done is special. It's for me, for me to bring to the Guru to bring me to enlightenment, to free from samsara, to bring me to enlightenment. So this ordinary aspect and the mistake is shown. You see, one thing is your own mistake manifests in the Guru's action. So you see, showing that for you to get into like person, you see. And then other things to bring me, to free me from samsara and bring me to enlightenment. Is for that purpose they show this mystic actions. Then also say thinking definitely that's purpose benefits to sentient being to show this mistake, like that. So especially the first one, you see. Shakti said to worsen. So past Buddhas, 3 Buddhas happened, and you see, didn't happen to to receive guidance from them. So, under the compassion to that guidance, you didn't have a luck to be under the guidance, compassion, the guidance of them. And then you see Buddha, for example, Buddha, in front of 1,000 Buddha, 1,000 Buddha, then made 500 prayers, and that in such a 100 age, the degenerated time, so difficult, subdue the sentient beings in 100 age time, so difficult. Then Buddha made 500 prayers to subdue, to come into the world, to subdue us, to subdue oneself. I mean, including yourself. So Buddha made 500 prayers in the presence of 1,000 Buddha. So that's the kindness. I mean, this scarce kindness, what Buddha especially choose the difficult time, the degenerate time to guide us, as guide yourself. Sometimes the five degenerate time, the degeneration of delusion, degeneration of sentient being, degeneration of life, degeneration of time, degeneration of view. So difficult. Then I see to guide. So and then one didn't have good luck. One didn't have luck. To be under the guidance of Buddha's compassion, is to directly to see Buddha and guidance didn't have. So left out, didn't have. So it's like when you eat meat, so the bones are left out, so because you can't eat the bones, the heart, so too hard. So it's a little bit like that. Another example. The hard one, like that, it's something hard that you live out, you live. So it's a little bit like that kind of. So then after that we see. Then Pavan Sambhava, then Mapa Milarpa, the Karate, then it was Satya, the five great Satya Lamas, then Satya Pandit, and then when it's enlightened beings, the Lama Tsongkhapa. So many enlightened things happened. So many, they gave teaching and they guided many sentient beings. So many became enlightened. Actualized path and became enlightened. But you see, didn't bring free from samsara yet. You were left out. So unable to be into the guidance, compassionate guidance, or receive teachings from them, and you see, directly that didn't happen. So then still you are samsara, still you are not free from samsara. So then still, totally under the control of delusion karma, they're not creating dharma. So situation like this, the continuously creating cause samsara, not only you experience the cause of not only you experience samsara from beginningless rebirth, some oceans of samsara suffer, not only that, then again you see, day and night, all the time, being under the under the control of deluding karma, so continuously creating the cause of samsara. So again I have to suffer without end, situation like that. So then, to the conclusion here, one's mind is so deluded, like the darkness in the sky, no sun, no moon, no stars, total dark, and the fogginess. All like that, you see, totally very obscured. Has a mind like that. So, so they say, there are numberless deities. There are numberless deities. The Kasuri, Khe Tantra, Chai Tantra, Antantra, Maunatra Tantra, Kuya Samacha, Mentagachara, Sambara, Kalachara, Soto. So, I mean, enlightened, they are enlightened, in the aspect of deity, say, pure aspect deity. See, then there's a sutra, Buddha, it says 1,000 Buddha, no? 1,000. That is so, in the aspect of Buddha, then you can't see. You can't see at all. With this mind, can't see at all Buddha. So, see, even 1,000 Buddha in this even, can't see an aspect of Buddha. So, so you see, the Guru that you see, we have met this life, you have met this life. What do you see? So His Holiness Dalai Lama, the great gurus. See? The guru. I'm not including that in that. Don't worry, I'm not including that. So His Holiness Dalai Lama, many of the great teachers who I met, Guru. Like Geshe Trungpa, who lived here long time, and I think many people received Vajrayogini teaching initiation. I think, yes, teachings. Yeah, here is Karma here, lived long time, and yes, did lead Sojong Sutras, the Sojong here, I heard every time. So, sorry. Where he became monk, from Geshe's monastery, from Tongakamba in Tibet. That's where I became monk then. So I think I know from India, Tibet, but more in India, I think. So anyway, so the others, sorry, shown ordinary aspect. Now there's aspect Buddha, the numberless, but I didn't have luck to, you see, to get directly. But so now these gurus show the ordinary aspect. Ordinary aspect as His Holiness, after he gave first lamentable commentary back, we sponsored the FPMT Dharma. Then I said how it was beneficial for my mind, and I asked His Holiness, you know, what do you mean by ordinary aspect? So His Holiness said, showing mistakes. So that's what so showing mistakes, you see, ordinary aspect is showing mistakes. So that no attachment but showing aspect, no ignorance but showing ignorance, no anger but showing anger, so forth, delusions, you see. Then showing, very cruel aspect or something, you see, even there's no self-cherishing thought at all, only bodhicitta, great compassion to every sentient being. Like that, what do you see? All the immoral actions, all then this showing all that, then only then I can see. Then you see, directly then receive because only then I can see. You see, come to see that. Then receive teachings, initiations, or things. Teaching other puppets, see, to learn Dharma, and then all transmission, or then the commentary of the sutra, then giving refuge to the Parsamacha vow, Bodhisattva vow, Tantra vow, then giving initiation, instruction, commentaries. So then they see advice. Then through that, then I learn, I practice, then I cease the defilement, negative karma, defilement. Then I become free from samsara, ocean of samsara. Then I achieve enlightenment. Only by showing ordinary aspect, then I can see. Then I receive all these teachings or advice. Otherwise not. Directly. Only then there's a possibility to practice, actualize the liberty, seize the deluding karma, free myself from samsara, and even subtle obscuration, then achieve enlightenment for sentient being. Then I liberate numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. So you see, showing mistake each time. So therefore, first explain this. So each time the mistake appears to you, actually, in the Guru's action, if a mistake appears to you, then you think kindness. So kindness, the skies of kindness, that because by seeing that mistake in the action, ordinary aspect and mistake in the action, so seeing that, then you receive, able to receive the, because that able to receive the teachings, initiations, whatever, order before the vows and all those things. So can receive, on the basis of that, can receive. So you get opportunity to practice in the actual path and sees the growth, subtle development, complete all the realities, and you become Buddha. So from that, you see, so the kindness, so therefore the showing mistakes to you, because the kindness, so therefore kindness, it's like it's a limitless skies, kindness. You think of that. So should meditate, think this way. Skies of kindness of that to you. Unexpressible kindness to you. Skies kindness to you. That. So it's even in every second, not only day, hour, minute, even in every second, see, you are having guru, able to see the guru, ordinary aspect, mistaken aspect. So even in every second, it's like kindness is because then on the basis of that, all what happens after enlightenment, you are able to liberate sentience from oceans of samsara suffering brings enlightenment. So therefore, the kindness is a skies of kindness to you. So even every second, Guru and Shri has an ordinary aspect, also the mistaken aspect of the action. So the kindness of that is, in every second, is a skies of kindness. So Shutu Kasure, that's important, so important. Then if you have time, then you recite the Guru's mantra with that meditation. Remember kindness, show that aspect and this second. Then you see, even second, then recite the Guru's mantra. Like that, his own Guru mantra, and like that, Guru's mantra. The focus on that kindness, Guru's kindness, skies of kindness to you. The basis is, all the Buddha's dharmakaya, and that is a organ for you. That is in the calling Guru from far. The first one is extremely most profound meditation of Guru you are. That tells you what Guru you are is. the real meaning of Guru Yoga, what that tells. So what is that? So that's a secret, actually. But I think maybe okay. But Sanjay Kunji Yeshe, all the Buddhas who transmit wisdom, Sanjay Kunji Yeshe, the Chenchu Rachik is the one test in the great bliss, dharmakaya. One test. The Chenchu in the great bliss, dharmakaya. Sanjay Kunji Yeshe, the Chenchu Rachik, Tinyin Chinchen Lama. So that one is the Kanjut Guru. That one, oh, you see, so so if you want, well, if you can understand, that is, what is Guru, it's, you see, here now tells the reality of what Guru is. You see, this is a Tantra expansion. We call Tantra the ultimate. Sanjay Kunji Yeshe Dejen Chugu Raji, Tinyin Chinchen Lama, that's the kind root Guru. Tinyin Chinchen Lama, you are kind root Guru. Tinyin Chinchen Lama. Kunji Rangshin Tatu. Got the ultimate nature of all the Buddha. Ultimate nature of all the Buddha. So that means, you see, this is Shakyamuni Buddha, this is Mitsya Buddha, this is all the past Buddha, this is Manjushri, this is Guya Samaja, this is Kalachakra, this is Vajragani, this is Haikeva, this is numberless Buddha. You see? That. So, Kunja Rangchen, all the Buddha's nature. So that means all the Buddha. That is the real Guru Yoga meditation, most profound. That's, you see, so your mind every day. So if you want to achieve enlightenment as quick as possible, then you need this realization Guru Yoga. Your mind has to be in this ultimate Guru Yoga practice. That's the meaning. So this is all the Buddha. This is kind of all the Buddha, numberless Buddha. So if you are offering tea, you are offering tea to all the Buddha, offering tea to the Guru, but you are offering to numberless Buddha, to everyone. Tantra deities, the Sutra, the 1000 Buddha, you see, Tattva Buddha, Adventure Buddha, everything. So even you're offering glass of water and offering numberless Buddha. So even you are washing holy body or offering bath to numberless Buddha. Then you're offering, if the Guru is lay, the dress, and the monk, the robes, then offering all the Buddha. You're offering shoes, you're offering shoes for all the Buddha, numberless Buddha. So like that, you see, even you're offering candy and offering all numberless Buddha. So like that. So they say, the Guru's holy body is all the Buddha's holy body, Buddha, all the Buddha's holy body, all the holy speech is all the Buddha's holy speech, all the Guru's holy mind is all the Buddha's holy mind. So every single act is all the Buddha's act. So even say Guru scold you, then all the Buddhas are scolding you with the compassion to pass by all obstacles, your negative karma. So all of that, you see. So if the Guru is giving present to you, then all those Buddhas giving present to you. You see, even Buddha is praising you, that Guru is praising you, all the Buddhas. So that, yeah, so if you're offering meal, then you're offering to numberless Buddha. So all of that, you see, every atom of the Buddha's, every atom of the Guru's holy body is all the Buddha. So then, like that you see. For example, so we have to have awareness, meditation, realization like this. Whatever service we're doing, service you're doing, then fulfilling whatever advice given to you, there's all the Buddha's advice given to you. So that awareness, so you are fulfilling Guru's holy wishes, advice. So you are fulfilling all the Buddha's holy wishes. Yeah, so that it is, there's a word like this, I don't know which, maybe Dharmakaya Sutra, I'm not sure, I don't remember the text. So when you see the Guru, then you purify all the negative karma, then you see Buddha. That's there's a word like that. So I think when you see the Guru, I think it's all the Buddha. No, then I think especially that, I think then purify all the negative karma. Then you see all the Buddha. Yeah, like that. I don't remember which text, so there's like that. 강에 밥을 부가 찍삼 양다자 손놈은 신도 랭아베 정말 되겠잖아. 소한테 인데 그룹 부자면 전 봐. Benjamin Chikante, which Buddha has mentioned, so the Guru's disciple or Guru's led and children, husband, wife, or the Guru's the Guru's dog or horse or animal, Guru's animals, all the Guru's paws. Here in this teaching, paws also where the Guru's holy body, where the hair grows, there's also paws. But here the paws is the Guru's those even neighborhood, or daughters, see, or Guru's paws, not only disciple. So you see, kange papu because some young, even just one good pulse, or even just one, and if you make offering, so you collect more merit than made offering to numberless Buddha, numberless Dharma, numberless Sangha, numberless statues, numberless stupa, numberless statues, stupa, scriptures, all like that. Towards every holy object you made offering, then you collect more merit if you make offering to Guru's dog or Guru's dog, a piece of biscuit to offer to Guru's dog, or easy piece of grass to the horse or whatever, so like that. You see, if you make offering to Guru's horse, you collect more merit than numberless Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, statues, to scripture, Buddha. So like that. So now you see, if you offer perfume scented water, what goes on the tip of the needle, so tiny, you offer one pulse of the Guru. This one pulse on the holy body. The pulse, where hair grows, it is the tiny. So what picks up on the tip of the needle, tiny drop. So you offer to one pulse of the Guru, you see, on the holy body. Or then you see, you collect a far more greater merit than made offering to numberless Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, numberless statues, stupa, scripture, Buddha, all like that, you see. So unbelievable merit you collect like that. Even you didn't inform, what you did is something what the Guru wished, something very good thing, whatever it is, you did, but you didn't inform the Guru, but you get a dream that Guru is so extremely pleased with you. Also giving present or something like that, it's showing extremely pleased. So that is, you see, showing that all the Buddha, because Guru is the one that whom you have come in contact. So all the Buddhas are there pleased. They're so happy with you. So then then showing the aspect whom you have come in connection. So the Guru shows extremely pleased giving present and like that. So that's the reality of all the Buddhas. So like that. So many times, that aspect is one that you are coming connection. So all the Buddhas to guide you. So through that. So there are many things, many examples. So it is said that by such a Pandit, Nimi was a Rabzayang. How much the sunbeam is hot, medicines cannot produce fire without magnifying glass. So you see, where you make fire, this plant dry and you kind of make soft, and then with the sunlight, you see, the magnifying glass, the magnifying glass, the light on that, so they burns. You said, after I am amazing. 대신 상계 진료 잘라만 주면 without guru, then like that, you all receive the blessings of all the Buddha without guru. So you have received all the blessings through the guru. Lama Jumen. 대신 Lama never, the Sangha Tamti never do. And by pleasing the guru, then all the Buddhas get pleased. So that one thing you have to keep in mind. Oh, if you want to cook enlightenment, this is where you put effort. What do you put effort in that? Free from samsara kuli, and it's enlightenment kuli to liberation, then being enlightened to other. You see, that's where you put effort, all your effort in this life. This most precious human life, this is not wrong. We have received one time, this is very short, it can be entered in the time. So during this life, so how to make the most useful, beneficial, like that. One story, okay, it doesn't matter the time. And then one story, I think maybe the seventh Dalai Lama. So there's one geshe, I forgot to name, from Gomang. I think Gomang or Loselin, maybe Loselin. Gomang, but it's a friend of his own Dalai Lama. I don't remember the name of the geshe. So a friend of his own, he takes everything straight to his own Dalai Lama. So he asked his Dalai Lama, please predict his future life. So Dalai Lama mentioned that you were born immediately ox, blue horn, ox. So you immediately born that. He said, how's possible? You know, you have to die first. He had to die first. Then I have to go through immediately. First he had to die. Then go through the intermediate. Then cow, the ox, father, mother, copulate. I mean, I have to meet it then. Then you see, then his consciousness is received in the womb. Then it takes 9 months. Then slowly, then slowly, the blue horn comes out. He said, how's it possible to imitate to burn that? Not possible. They said, he explained all that to him. His son said, laughed, and then his son was so happy. He talked straight to his son. Then his son said, oh, now you will be born as his son is Andraj, monk, his son is Andraj, even that Andraj. Then all the geshe said, oh, how's possible? I didn't get created any merits, any purification, anything. Then now immediately I get born as a monk and then Andraj, how's possible, he said. Then his son laughed, and then he said, he didn't say I'm generous, but he said, I have the blessing of generosity. as the blessing of Genesis. So particular, because the deserve, the geshe says don't deserve, that's the main thing. So in the sense, it didn't say I'm cherished, but I have the blessing of Genesis. So because that, because you see, the geshe made his own so happy. Geshe talked straight from his heart, his own love. So then right away, you see, purified all his karma to bone, ox, blue horn, all that karma, gone, purified immediately that, you see, by pleasing his owners. So then he was ever born as a monk, but it's an entourage, attendant, an entourage to his owners. Oh, so the most amazing, what that happened, what that's the reason. Oh, so that's because of the basis of the relationship with disciple. He's a disciple of his own son. So then, of course, so therefore we should keep this in mind, and you see, then you see in the whole life, we see do whatever that pleases the Guru most. Fulfill the wishes, advice, and whatever they please the Guru. That's so important. Rather that it is said in many teachings, especially in Tantra, in the teachings, Lama Nyebi Shekos, by pleasing the Guru, then you should understand the teaching on the part of the Guru's holy mouth order. That's very common. Special practice is so that's the way to get realization experience. That's the quick way to achieve enlightenment, quick way to be free from samsara, quick way to achieve. You have to know this. So I just finished the Chisung Kashin Trivi Mukuji. With the faith, whatever said, then to accomplish that, according to advice, according to the teaching, to accomplish that with the devotion, respect. Jisung Kashin Dribi Mukuji. So all that is the most important thing. Then if you are able to see the Buddha, the Guru Buddha, that in the Lamrim mentioned the quotations and the logics, other things, what I explained the Lamrim, then you see, with much effort, you train your mind in the pure mind, the devotion, looking at the Buddha, and through that you are able to see Buddha. So, you see, the tradition which you say, then you see, if you do that, then whatever is advice, without difficulties, you are able to accomplish. Without the heart. So with that, of course, incredible joy, unbelievable joy to get done, to accomplish immediately. So that much was quicker to be free from samsara, to achieve enlightenment for sentient being. It's like that. So, you see, but they say, two children which had Lama, his own is true initiation from him, true in the teachings. So, had Nyingma Lama, his root guru, Rinpoche Sangye, that and also other Lamas mentioned the teachings. When the Guru says something which is not Dharma, then you see, generally not Dharma, then you do as other do without doubt. Without doubt, there must be, it must have benefit of sentiment. You do it without doubt. You do immediately. I think it means what like Narva advised by Therapa, the 12 great hardships, 12 small hardships experience. 12 hardships, almost passed away, then Therapa came again blessed and became alive. So got better, got healthy, and so 12 hardships, 12 great hardships. So that whatever Therapa said, Narva immediately does. So that whatever you see, the from one family who was making food, took part in the pot cooking. Then Therapa said, "Go there, pick up the pot, bring the pot." Then he immediately went there, without any hesitation. He went immediately there, bring the pot while the cooking, took part inside, and then then family beating him. Almost died. Then Therapa came again, got better, everything got better. So then marriage came, husband and wife on the horse carriage, Shinta. So then Therapa told Narva to go there and rub the wife's breast. So he immediately went then rubbed the breast. Then again, everybody beat him, so almost like death. So Therapa came again, you see, everything got better. So like that, we see Therapa himself the enlightened being. So that 12 great hearts, 12 sponsors. So like that, you see, without, but thinking the benefit of sentient being, then you do it. Or, we see, as I explained before, the Buddha, so without arrogance, there's no Dharma, I know better, without those arrogance, the pride, no? Or there's, you see, with the devotion mind, there's a Buddha, say, without then try to get permission respectfully by showing respect with the spirit, body, spirit, mind, respect. Then try to get permission. In the favorite best good devotion, then you do Shejangme like this on the Zen, what is about the bomb, about the 3 times like that. Then explain, you explain the Guru that try to get permission to say do not do that. So I mean. Killing somebody, or to say, I mean something very heavy, so the monks, such intercourse, or such as killing a person, something like that. You see, the devotion that the Buddha, then take this mistake from your mind, like Peter Dharma said, you see, appeared Buddha's action. You see, then respectfully explain with the Buddha's spirit mind to get permission, you see, from that. That's what it was. You see, it was non-Dharma thing, very heavy things. Then generally, whatever is done, that becomes a very profound, vital point that goes into Dharma. Then understand whatever you think, it becomes the root of whatever you think. The root of happiness benefits, because a complete root of happiness benefits. accomplishing all your thoughts, whatever you think. So whatever you think, it will get success. So that will become root of all the peace, happiness. So I stopped there. Yeah, so I stopped there. Okay. I meant to go back to emptiness, some leftover. Thought to conclude, but this is okay. There's a few days, so I think 10 days or 10 more days, to speak. So thank you. That's that. Okay. Thank you. Oh, Chandu Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Bana de Jeje Java Nyamba Kone Kondo Bava Sho Tonye Tor Rinpoche Maje Wana de Java Nyamba Meba Ye Kone Kondo Sho Tara Kondo Java Tonga Ve De Jeje Ngoso Zebe To Java Ngabe Lamzad Kaje Zanyan Dharma Juji Mecho Namda Tangme Chintan De La Chen Jase Chebe Nindo Se De Tong Chöki Rinyen Nan Juji Lo San Jave Tenda Jawa. So this is composed by 50 Dalai Lama. The forwards contains the special quality of Lama Tsongkhapa teaching. Mande lame namba tawala keje tanyang lota mi ji je jinje lepa tongwa mi guje lame chela samla jubar sho. Due to all the past, present, future, marriage, to clarify, material, marriage, to clarify, numberless in day, numberless Buddha. May all the global problems and all the world's dangers of fire, water, earth, all this be prescribed immediately, and may the perfect peace, happiness be brand in everyone's heart. With by generic loving kinds of compassion, Buddha Chitta, and then may the Buddha Dharma last long time, spread in all the directions, and then may the sentient beings, may Buddha Dharma achieving enlightenment as possible. Due to all the past, present, future, marriage to clarify, material, marriage to clarify, numberless and numberless Buddhas, that which exists in mere name. May the I who exists in mere name achieve the Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere name to that Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Brahmansal alone who exists in the mere name. Jamal Bhavya Chitta Jimba Dokundo Sambo Deyan Dechinta Jasa Kunji Chetan Talo Chekewa Titatan Jarada Tejebe Jawatan Jechunga Kanla Chutanga Vayeta Keve Tawa Dikinya Sambo Chujira Dunga Varanje Chuji Jawo Zonga Vechosoi Namba Mbewayeta Keje Dhamma Shiwayeta Dunja Doi Shen Jie Zi Son Dan Teve Tanye Tenen Jawa Lo San Jawa Ye Tenpa Yura Bonjo. C'est possible? Okay. Yeah.